What's going on, guys? Drop a dooski here. It has been a long damn time since I made a YouTube video, but I am playing Season 1. I've been playing some Diablo 4, and I wanted to come out and kind of talk about, I guess we'll just give a TLDR on how I feel about the patch notes, but also just talk about Season 1 and see, like, and at least tell you guys how it's actually played out, especially considering that it's been basically, like, talked about as one of the most negative patches ever created, right? So first and foremost, yes, I was super upset about the patch notes. I think everybody was. When you saw it, it was all nerfs, right? But I also tried to keep in mind going into it, like, it's still just going to feel how it feels when we get into the game, right? It's like, yes, you're inherently weaker on your non-seasonal character, but I don't touch non-seasonal ever. I'm not saying that there aren't plenty of people that don't do this, right? But to be fair, for most people I know that play ARPGs, you know, they play season and then season and then season. So yeah, if we're weaker at the start of the season, that sucks. But hopefully that'll grow over time and we'll get more and more powerful, and like every season gets better, right? So just the first one's really shocking and jarring. But now that I'm playing the season and trying it out, I decided to go Necro. In the background, I've kind of got this build I've got rolling. It's fucking fun. All right, I'm not gonna lie. The Necro hearts are amazing. Okay, I get to automatically cast a corpse skill, just randomly. I get Decrepify for free. I get cooldown from the Decrepify, even though, as you can see there, it's not on my bar. And before we finish the video, I'll pull up the game and show you what I'm talking about. And I've kind of like morphed it into this, you know, full kind of minion thing where I've got the Golem, and what it turns out is the cooldown also affects my Golem taunt, right? So more often than not, I just have like permanent either Blood Mist or Golem taunt. So I'm just fucking floating around, taunting everything, invulnerable to damage, making corpse explosions for free. It's just been so much fun. It's been so enjoyable. Yesterday we streamed for about 12 hours. I got to like 47 and did the capstone, so now we're in the first big difficulty increase and kind of just gearing up and getting there. And so far the season's been like really enjoyable. Funny enough, after all of the complaining and all of the like anger that even myself I did, like the night before on the stream, I was super upset. I was like, fuck, this sucks. We're gonna, you know, we're losing all this power, you know, and which always feels bad, right? But now that I actually have my hands on it and I'm playing it, I'm really enjoying it, right? So to be fair, I know that this isn't the case for every class. Most people on stream that are playing Druid said they're enjoying it. Rogue seems to be doing really well. I've even seen like Max on Twitter was saying that the Sork still feels really good up into the 60s and that the hearts are working really well for him. So I think it really depends on how you approach it and like the perspective you have going in. I know like Barb kind of sucks, right? And I don't want to imply that like if you have negative feelings about the seasons, I get it. That's fine. This makes sense. There are a lot of things that Diablo and the Diablo team can do better, but I'll tell you what, right now, it really feels like at least the way that they've implemented the hearts for certain classes, they're just fun, right? It just really is fun. That doesn't really speak towards our Nightmare Dungeons, the best end game system, right? Or all these things like there are so many large glaring problems with the game that can definitely be fixed over time, but I think they've got a really good base so far. And the season feels good to play. So if you're somebody that, you know, has enjoyed some of my videos in the past and you're like, oh, maybe I should try the season, I'll tell you what, your experience may suck on a Barb, right? Even so on the Sork, but I'll tell you on the Necro, fucking amazing, right? The Druid, pretty goddamn good. Even the Sork to a certain degree. The Rogue, really good, right? Getting the hearts, like as you saw in the background there, really easy. The actual seasonal content itself, I would say, like the Malignant Tunnels and stuff, don't really seem all that big of a thing. I feel like the big improvement so far is just how much the hearts kind of impact the game. All right, so to show you guys how the hearts function and like what a Malignant Tunnel kind of looks like before we, you know, finish this all up. So right now I'm using this orange one that's like, let me show you. So walking near a corpse automatically activates an equipped corpse skill every second, dealing 33% reduced damage, right? Then we've got the Brutal Heart, which gives me Decrepify for 12 seconds. And then this one is a lightning one where it kind of adds. The cool thing about this is that the lightning procs off with the minions. Right now it's a lower tier one, so it's not really showing a lot of damage. But like, as you'll see, like with the Decrepify, so the interesting aspect of this, right, is because even though I don't have Decrepify on my bar, as you can see, but I've thrown like 3 points in it just to get to the enemies hit with Afflicted Decrepify have 15% chance to reduce your cooldowns by 1 second. Right, I get this Decrepify for free from minions around me, so I go in, get Decrepify, it's immediately reducing my cooldown. Right, so I'm basically just taunting with my Golem, wandering around. It's automatically proccing tendrils without proccing the cooldown. It's automatically doing corpse explosion. I'm literally just walking through, kind of cruising and chilling. It has been like the most casually fun, like laid back leveling experience that I've had in an ARPG in a long time, right? And yes, it's like not super fast. Obviously the Necros aren't fast early. I don't have a lot of movement speed or whatever, but it slays, dude. It is so much fun, right? My minions are crushing. The corpse explosions are doing real work. And then I can show you here is this one of. So here's the Malignant Heart, right? I just killed a Malignant monster. I click on this. Another monster spawns, right? And look, and because of my setup, I can go immune and taunt. So I can taunt immediately, go immune, create corpses while I'm immune, and he dies. Okay. And that's like the gist of it right now. Of course, there's gonna be a boss that I can do later and do all this stuff, but I wanted to give you like a kind of a little introduction of how it works, right? Every 5 seconds, when you're above 60%, your core skills cost life instead of primary resource. Skills that consume life deal 20% increased damage, right? So like this can really, you know, beef up my core skill. I am using Bloodlance right now because I intend to like kind of mess with some of the new Bloodlance interactions, but I guess just to wrap this up, I think the season's really fun, and it's been something that you can experience and play around with on certain classes. Some classes are obviously way better than others. I don't want to act like there's no problems with Diablo 4 right now. I think it's definitely got a lot of room for improvement. But all in all, I definitely feel like for those of you guys out there, especially the ones that are like big into seasonal play, just like I am, or leagues and PoE or whatever, fucking standard is basically like a dead zone, right? I never go there. I never go there anyways. Yes, my characters that I started with are nerfed. Yes, the Stork is worse off, but honestly, as a starting point for a season, this feels pretty good. It may get worse later. I don't know. I'm not gonna say Blizzard has done no wrong, right? It sucks getting nothing but nerfs, but I do feel like from what I've experienced thus far, it's been pretty good. Right before I wrap up the video, I just want to say to everybody that sees this, thank you guys for checking it out. I know it's been like years since I posted, and I took a long break from streaming, from posting. I'm working my way through grad school right now, and just needed to make a change, right? And approach content creation in a healthier way. And I feel like I've figured out a formula to do that. So I'll probably start posting on here a little bit more. Either D4, PoE stuff as usual, and I'll be streaming on Twitch. I'm going to stream this weekend for sure a lot, and then I'll come up with some sort of, you know, general kind of schedule that I want to approach while I'm working and going to school. And hopefully, if you guys have time, come check it out. You know, it's twitch.tv/Dropaduski. If you're new to the channel, hope you let me know how you feel about the video in the comments. And for those of you guys out there on the fence, give it a shot. What else do we have to do right now? If you've already bought D4 and you're looking for something fun, I'll tell you what. Literally walking around smashing shit to bits with these 3 hearts on the Necromancer feels fucking amazing. Everybody, have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Peace.